Right, there's some weird happenings at the Soulpool residence. The lights have been going. They've summoned me to do a read. They've given me a song, 1,000 Years. I've never watched the Twilight series, but they told me it's from the Twilight one. That's how I found it. So Twilight may have something to do with it. Twilight years, Twilight in the daytime. Bloodsuckers, obviously, because of the vampires, energy vampires, any number of things from that. But we could go down that rabbit hole and do a full read on that. Transformations from human to vampire, eternal life, whatever. There's all sorts of things in there. So, bloodsuckers usually mean draining you of something. Finances, energy, whatever. So that route I don't really want to go down because it might be negative. 1,000 years. Loved you for 1,000 years, love you for 1,000 more. So for some of you it's a love story. For others it's not. Oh, let me pause you while I pick them up. Right, I'm just going to have to pause you again because I'm trying to count the cards just in case we haven't got them all. Oh, that was weird. So I counted them. There wasn't all there. There wasn't on the floor. There was some still in the box. Counting them again, there was one missing. Looked again, there was one on the floor. There's something going on. I don't know what it is, but now we can start the read. Sorry about that. So, weird. We're just going to find a card because we can't start without one. So we'll just shuffle and find a card. There it is, sitting on the fence. 2 years juggling. And we've cut on it again. Blimey O'Reilly. Okay, let's do this then. See what they're talking about. 1,000 years. I have died 1,000 times waiting for you. Loved you through 1,000 years. Loved you for 1,000 more. Let's see. Getting very hot in here with the candles. I thought we'd have some protection because the light's flickering. Can't be having that. I've smudged in case it's somebody naughty. And it's smack bang in the middle, so there's something we're not supposed to know yet, but they think that we need to know something. Sitting on the fence, not making a decision. Christine, I think it is. Christine. What is it? Sounds like Perrier water, but it's not Perrier water. Something like that anyway. Okay, let's see then. Let's have a look. Well, I said this today, didn't they? Take action now. Don't wait. That is Twilight. Pisces energy. Somebody sacrificing themselves, playing the martyr or the victim, hanging about in limbo, doing something, hoping that they're going to get something in return, instead of from the goodness of the heart. Like the person who gave man fire from the goodness of the heart. It didn't pay off though. He was strung up by his feet to suffer every day with a hawk that picked his liver out every day. And then the god would heal him on a night, and then he'd wake up to the same old Groundhog Day every day. The people that he helped turned their back on him, walked away and enjoyed their lives. But he'd helped them, but they didn't want to help him. This is somebody, possibly Pisces, but it's Scorpio energy, that shared resources, the reproductive organs. We've talked about that today. It's also transformations. Somebody has turned their back on it. The 12 is negative. It's learning how to say no, because somebody's been saying yes to the little things and now people are taking advantage. It brings us to the feeling of lack in a situation, lack of finances, lack of love, lack of something, where you feel shut out and unable to go into the warmth, feeling half erased, lonely in a room full of people because of lies and deceit and confusion. But there's today's card. This means something. It's time to start a new chapter. Walk away from this. Apologies are needed. Again, we've got the year of the horse. Again, we've got the military. Person with a limp. Somebody, an old injury to the leg perhaps that nobody notices, but there is a scar there. Could be somebody with a darker complexion, somebody in the military, like I said. It is the honeybee card. The beekeepers. Wherever you see the honey, wherever you see the bee, it's important. Could be a connection to spirit. Maybe somebody had honey in the tea instead of sugar. I don't know. But I do know you get more bees with honey than with vinegar. Apologies. Somebody's sitting on the fence, not making a decision. If they're not careful, that ship will sail. Seems to be very important to spirit. 2 years is mentioned, 5 years. I have died 1,000 times waiting for you. Somebody is down, depressed, not looking after themselves. Deep depression. It could be somebody contemplating suicide. If it is, please don't do that. Reach out if that's the case. Honest to God, what you think is irretrievable or cannot get better, it will. It will. But you have to take action. 7 of Pentacles, you don't feel good enough, not worthy. You're reaping what you sow. Perhaps you have done something to deserve this. But whatever's happened, you fill your own cup. And these last 7 years haven't been wasted. You've learned some hard lessons maybe. But there will be money in the bank as far as situation goes. There's a milestone there. Communication. A letter perhaps. And massive, I don't know what the massive daisies are called. Can you see the purple daisies? I don't think you can because of the light, but zoom in if you can to look for them. Purple seems to be important, which is spirit. To believe. Stop being a miser. Stop being ungrateful. Because abundance is coming. If you've got a mother in spirit, there's a mother energy there. The Empress. Mother in energy. Mother yourself. Abundance. Pregnancy. Mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Your happiness is what's important. Military again. Some people will see. Some people will see when they're shown. And some will never see. Again, it's the lack of reciprocity. There's no give and take in this situation. 3 and 30 is important. Head and neck, I'm getting massive energy. Defend yourself in this situation. Stand up for yourself. Stop letting people walk all over you. This is too much of a heavy burden. I can feel the heavy burden. Neck, shoulders, stress. Yeah. Something from the past returning. Issues with children. Sometimes I get it with child abuse. 6 months. Spirit's saying they're going to give you a gift. A new home, a new life, a gateway. You have to choose to accept it. You are going to have to make sacrifices and let go of what you have for this new beginning. Messages, proposals of all kinds coming your way, but slowly. It's this one. Oh yeah. It's going to cause violent arguments, and that is what's been making you sit on the fence. Bloodbath for some. there is blood, there is sacrifice, there is someone cutting their nose off to spite the face. They want to win at all costs, they don't care. Someone may be threatening suicide to keep you where you are. Violence, I don't like that card, never have. Walk away if you can, because these people intend to win. What they don't realise is there'll be no winners and everyone will regret it. Mercury retrograde card, the one I always show you, is the best representation. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. What do you do in that situation? Somebody has your child by the throat, could be your inner child. And you have a sword. You can cut yourself free, but there is a risk there of someone getting hurt. 2 weeks. We're nearly out of my Mercury retrograde. I don't think it'll be 2 weeks, but who knows? You have to sever it. The confusion is there though, and it's real. No major arcanas in that row. So we know, don't we, the 12, Pisces energy. Pisces has been in Neptune for a very long time. Tell a lie, we've got the 3 and the 30, haven't we? But abundance and happiness can be yours if you feel the fear and do it anyway. So the 30 and the 3 and the 22, massively important positive energy. May the 31st, November the 11th, very important. And the number 12 is negative. But 3 and 30 and 22 is positive. You've got to decide which portal you're going through. Yeah, somebody's being stubborn, holding on to what they have, trying to control the outcome of the situation, holding on to the old way of doing things. It's not, you can't do that anymore. There's no point in squirreling your money away because it'll be worthless soon. 4 years. Yeah, there's fear here of a woman scorned, of bad advice, of not thinking clearly. An Aquarius female, wishes and dreams unable to come true because of this person. A nurse, a doctor, a priest or a lawyer, female. Bad advice. Don't take advice from people you won't want to be. Massive confusion. I'm telling you nothing you don't know, but they're just reiterating it, that you have to narrow down your options or decide on something. The dragonfly are a sign. Somebody is not taking action and they should be. Massive fire sign energy. There is a house move, a new home, or a celebration, the foundations to a new beginning. And the Fool again, today's card. So feel the fear and do it anyway. Trust in the universe, jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. It's our Dick Whittington card. Remember, he felt the fool and he set off for London thinking the streets of London were paved with gold. They were not. And he was left with nothing. Begging on the street. He persevered with his dream and became the Lord Mayor of London. 22. Coming out of a mental prison of your own making. Seeing things clearly. The mole, blind to what's been happening. Suddenly seeing. The lovers left the building. Yeah, because somebody is ungrateful, somebody is talking down to you all the time, or you're doing this to yourself. This is feeling unworthy, ungrateful, or unable to do something because of lack of finances. Yeah, end this chapter. The world, 12th house is Neptune in Pisces. It's not going to be easy, but you need to end this chapter so that you can move on to the new beginning. Stop hanging about in limbo, stop sacrificing yourself. 34 is important. End this chapter now. The world. Travel to the object of your desire, be the persons, things or events. It could be a global thing. The desire for fame will tempt even the noblest minds. So somebody's been tempted, sold the soul to the devil maybe. Fame and the world at large. A lie, it's not the 12th house, it's the 10th house. So the 10th house is Capricorn, somebody being used. The woman or the mother in your life, there she is. Reputation and standing, ambition, owning the world and being on top of the world. We need to be confident and go for what you want and take nothing less. Feel the fear, do it anyway. So Capricorn is important. You're about to put forth a diligent and concentrated effort. The climb and the advancement of your reputation is what this is all about. Looking at everything as a bigger picture. It's ruled by Saturn, therefore you are required to tell the truth. Be honest. This will have a great bearing on how far you advance. People will discuss what you're doing, what you have started or are about to make. You may be contacted by the media, become recognised, or at least you will see your efforts in some public forum. The matter in hand may be something to do with governments, travelling to other lands, or encountering foreigners, or it could just mean your ambitions are about to gain momentum. The layers of illusion will be removed. What I say, you'll come out of that mental prison and see things clearly. Your essential self will be disclosed. There could be a relation to the public or possible love interest. If a love interest, they could be older and more established, or they will work along beside you in meeting your goals. Playing along with the status quo. It could be to do with paying your dues, grabbing what you can and taking advantage of the situation. Not sure how I could like to take that. This card suggests how high you can go in this lifetime, but at what cost, at least concerning this issue. It also represents the earth. Working the land, acquiring land, is something that may come into play. Growth, crops, plants, farmers, farming. The reaper. You will reap what you sow. What did I say? What you give out is what you get back. Fame or infamy is your legacy. What you will be known for. Is it the house of success or failure? This card will tell you what will likely come about depending on the surrounding cards. So it's like it's saying, you have the choice now. You're sitting on the fence. If you don't make a choice, pick a side. You have to pick a side. Truth, honesty will decide this matter. The universe is supporting you now. So trust your gut and only go with the truth. Don't try and gain from anything else. The 18, the Weaver. Fate is manifesting. You need to make a decision. And what did I say about the spider this morning? The spiders are very important. Kristen, you was walking through the spider's webs. The spider is very important. It shows you the way. How to look after yourself. If their web is destroyed, they rebuild straight away. Don't let anything bring you down to where you think you can't rebuild, because you can. The Weaver. Spiders have been known as the weavers of fate in many cultures, and it used to be considered unlucky to kill one. They are the master weavers, minding their own business and setting to work building elaborate structures where they see fit. I journeyed one day into a small hole in a tree, where I came across the ancient weavers. I can't even begin to describe how ancient the spider was that I spoke to. It was a blessing to be in her presence. Instead of seeing spiders' webs inside, I saw what appeared to be a loom. Each thread on that loom was a thread of my life. I could see the past, present, and future on the loom. The past on the left of the loom was the threads created and mapped. The present were yet determined, but had threads with symbols on them. The first symbol was love, symbolising the love was coming into the future. The second was a dollar sign, indicating money would follow. So if you follow your heart, the money will come. Whilst I stood there in awe, she cut some of the strings that didn't have these symbols, which were to be my future, but because of a decision I have to make, or will make, will no longer come to be. Drawing the weaver's card may indicate that a time of decision making is here. Can't sit on the fence anymore. What you decide now or later can and will shape your future. So always be led by what feels right and follow your intuition implicitly. Fate is destined at times, but we always have the ability to change the outcome if we so choose. There are many destinations in life, so it's up to us to create our own fate by choosing the right path. And even if we choose the wrong path, we will always find ourselves where we are meant to be. Is it really a wrong path? We may choose the wrong path too many times, but this will allow us to eventually see the right path. So we all make mistakes for a reason, to learn a lesson. The spider also represents creation or manifestation. What are you wanting to manifest in your life? Is it something that fits into your current life, or do you need to change something within yourself in order to draw in? You see, the web also represents entrapment. Are you creating a web ready to snare what you are hoping to attract, or is someone doing that to you? The spider intuitively and wisely creates its web exactly in the right place to trap what it needs to survive. Welcome to my parlour, said the spider to the fly. Instead of seeing this as something deadly, think of it as a good survival skill. It prepares its web and then waits for its prey. Where can we make some preparation to achieve what we want? So, some of you may be trapped and used, and you will see it, or some of you will be trying to build that web stronger so it can't be destroyed. Very strange. A lot of the cards that we had today, a message and a half, I think, but it always comes to us later on, doesn't it? Hindsight is a beautiful thing. It's because they can't tell us exactly, clearly, what we need to know. We have to join the dots. Scorpio again, Venus, 12th house, which is, like I said, Neptune in Pisces, so that's why they was making me think it was the 12th house. So it's prisoners, martyrs, victims. Be careful you are neither. Prisoners could be somebody coming out of prison. Institutions, the colour green, which is the heart chakra. A return, karma, family secrets, hidden enemies, a reconnection. Confinement, reparation for past deeds, sacrifices, surrender, institutions, and the collective unknown. Scorpio and Venus. Desires intensity and drama, the Five of Swords, the drama queen, somebody who wants to win at all costs. Passionate, rapacious, jealous, erotic, manipulative, or faithful. Venus in Scorpio falls permanently in lust or love and is attracted to temptresses or dark, handsome types. So the suave one on his horse, darker complexion, dark hair, possibly. Wow. Here we go then. And we'll do a goddess card and see who we get this time. I did post what Hagia means in on my Facebook page. It seems to have a connection to the World Health Organization. So read into that what you will. Personally, I don't trust them, but that's up to me and my decision, not yours. What do we say about adventure? We've got the Fool twice. You are setting out on a new adventure. Live wild and be free. And take the risk. Trust the universe. Feel the fear, do it anyway. Learn to grow wherever you are planted. So you may be dislodged from your current perch, but wherever you go, you will grow. Absolutely brilliant read, Spirit. Full circle. How well did you do? And no flickering of the lights. I wish they'd seen it. One of the very first videos you will see, it flickers, but you'd have to go back some to see it. Diana, the huntress. Welcome to my parlour, said the spider to the fly. She waits, lies in wait. Wait too long and you lose your prey. Act too soon and you'll frighten them away. Diana, a major goddess. If Diana appears in your card spread, you are being encouraged to get in touch with your wild child. What does it say? A new adventure, live wild, live free. Go back to your roots, back to basics, because less is more. Hunt for the hidden true meaning in the circumstances that surround you now, no matter how adverse they are. Do not be satisfied with the superficial. Demand genuineness, honesty and truth in all your dealings with others, and be prepared to be genuine yourself. Diana does not deal in trivialities. You may be about to make a decision. That's 3 times. Make a decision that will affect you for the rest of your life. Remember that Diana is a huntress. You may have to stalk your fate, your true direction, with patience and ruthlessness. Do not let others distract you from your path. Follow it with dedication of a tracker. Like a good hunter, you need to know the right time, the right moment to take action. Wait too long, the moment will pass you forever. Not long enough, and what you seek flies farther away. Absolutely fantastic. So, bless you all. Love and light. Thanks for listening. Bye.